Okay, so we have two women who were so kind to do this. They're in our audience. We have Amanda and Erla. Amanda, you were in a relationship for 2 years. Why do you think it ended?
So it ended because we met at a time in our lives where I think we weren't exactly ready for the amount of intimacy we were having, and
What does that mean?
I think both of us needed to take a step back and kind of reassess who we were and work on ourselves a little bit. We had I kind of didn't really have very good boundaries. I kind of overextended myself and wanted to fix things a lot. I'm a fixer. And, you know, Jake had more of a traumatic past that he had to resolve, and I think...
So you came in with injuries that you needed to heal on your own before each other. You're still friends with Jake, right? And have you found it hard to move on?
No.
Oh, well, there you go. Okay. Well, Amanda, thanks for joining the party. Erla, you divorced after 8 years.
Yes.
That's a long time. I mean, especially these days. What do you believe went wrong in your marriage?
I think we just got married too young. I was 19 years old when he proposed.
How old was he?
He was 20.
Okay.
And I kind of just thought I was gonna have a boyfriend and we were just gonna be legally tied. Like, I didn't think the expectation of being a wife was gonna be so much. And I think we expected too much too soon. And yeah, ultimately that's what took its toll.
Was there one, it sounds like this was just an ongoing issue over the 8 years. Were there any other problems that you...
A lot of resentment came out of, like, I wasn't the wife that he expected me to be, and expectation of what I had. We were just too young, taking on a little bit too much, and we never overcame any of that.
It's interesting that both of you allude to or say that you weren't ready for these big relationships, one a marriage and one taking care of someone. I wasn't ready for this to be this emotional. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm looking at you and I want to cry. Not tears of sadness, but evolution is hard and growing is hard, and we can learn from our past. And it's just taken, look, I wasn't expecting that. Erla, you were married to Danilo. Danilo, why did you want to answer these questions for her?
To help her for the next relationship that she will pursue in the future. I mean, I honestly wanted her to be happy.
Yeah. Okay. One of the questions you answered, do you find me reasonable? That's what she asked you. Do you find me reasonable? And your answer was?
If she find me reasonable?
No, the question, she asked you, do you find her reasonable? You said no.
No, I didn't find that she was reasonable. I mean, it was the first relationship I was in, and I wasn't ready, but I want to be on it. So I tried my best, but it didn't work the way we wanted it to work.
She asked you in the questionnaire, was I too sensitive or emotionally unstable? That's what she asked you about her, and what did you say?
She wasn't stable.
She was not.
Yeah.
You said that in the questionnaire, you said she was, yes, angry feelings would get in the way.
Yeah, because we could not communicate. Our relationship, we never was able to have a communication because she would get emotional and always want to walk away from the situation. When, like, talking is not about fighting, it's just about reconciling. I feel that way. And I always told her I want to talk because I want us to find a way to fix, to be better. Okay,
Erla, you look sad. and I'm not here to make anyone feel bad. So what did you learn from what he said? I mean, he was asked, do we have similar values on sex, a similar sex drive? He said no.
Yeah.
We're talking about your marriage here. This is not a game.
Yeah.
It's a learning lesson. What do you take from this?
We were young, and it was our first experience in a relationship, and this is hard. But overall, I think we learned a lot. And
are you still friends?
Yeah, I mean, we try to be friends, but we have
That's the honest answer.
Yeah, we try to be friends. But overall, these conversations are hard, but they're important to have because I do want to be better in my next relationship.